When you look at Sigma males, you may see them as people who have everything together. Laughable. They are not as perfect as they seem and can get uncomfortable quite easily. In this video, we will be looking at 7 things that make Sigma males really scared. Be sure to hit the subscribe button as we move on. Number 1. Being in the spotlight. Imagine a Sigma male attending a social gathering where everyone is encouraged to share a personal story or achievement. The spotlight suddenly shifts to them, and the attention is directed their way. This situation makes them uncomfortable, as Sigma males often prefer maintaining a lower profile. The expectation to share personal details or achievements in a public setting goes against their liking for keeping things private and secret. They find themselves hesitant or uneasy, preferring to find their way around social situations with a more reserved approach. Whether it's at a social gathering, in a meeting, or any scenario that demands attention, the focus on them goes against their natural preference for maintaining a low profile. They value their privacy and tend to keep personal details guarded. Therefore, when the spotlight is on them, it can feel like an intrusion into that private space, creating a sense of unease. Also, the expectation to share personal achievements, speak in public, or be the center of attention can be challenging, as they often find solace in observing and analyzing, rather than being examined closely. The discomfort arises from the feeling of being under the watchful eyes of others. In these situations, they might find themselves navigating carefully, seeking ways to deflect attention or contribute without necessarily becoming the center point. Number 2. Someone being friendly too soon. Let's say a Sigma male meets someone for the first time, and they immediately become overly friendly, sharing personal details and expecting the same from them. This makes them uncomfortable, as Sigma males tend to value a slower and more reserved approach to building connections. The rapid familiarity goes against their view of maintaining a certain level of privacy and can leave them feeling uneasy during the interaction. When people are overly friendly too soon, a Sigma male often finds it challenging to trust them. Meeting someone who exhibits excessive friendliness immediately triggers skepticism in them. This behavior puts them in a difficult position. On one hand, they don't want to come off as rude if the person is genuinely friendly, but on the other hand, they're cautious about giving their trust too quickly due to their guarded nature. This problem creates discomfort for them and raises red flags, as they prefer taking their time to assess someone's character and intentions. Also, it's common for Sigma men to invest a considerable amount of time, sometimes even years, to truly open up and let others get to know them better. This cautious approach sometimes stems from past experiences of betrayal, which has led them to realize that many relationships or friendships can be purely transactional. Despite hidden intentions not being immediately apparent, Sigma males are exceptionally skilled at identifying ulterior motives in others. Number 3. Asking for money. Now, imagine a Sigma male who finds himself in a situation where he needs financial assistance. The thought of asking others for money makes them uncomfortable, as they often value their independence and self-sufficiency. They feel a sense of unease or hesitation about reaching out for financial help, preferring to handle such matters privately or find alternative solutions. To them, asking for money could be perceived as relinquishing a degree of control, which goes against their view of solving problems on their own. For many people, asking others for money is something they don't even think twice about, and also have no shame in doing so. However, to a Sigma male, the very idea of asking others for financial help or assistance is considered degrading. It goes against the core of their mindset, renowned for self-sufficiency and independence. Also, to a Sigma male, owing money to a friend or family member equates to losing a sense of self-worth, a situation they strongly avoid. This dislike of debt is a significant reason why Sigma males are incredibly ambitious, as they never want to be in a position where they must rely on others for help. Their independent mindset also helps them to understand that lending money to friends or family can often be a recipe for disaster, creating hate and unforeseen problems that strain relationships. So if a family member or friend ever asks them for money, they would either decline or give them the money as a gift with no intention of ever getting paid back. Number 4. Taking pictures unnecessarily. Sigma men avoid the attention that comes with having their picture taken, as they often prefer maintaining a lower profile and keeping a sense of being unknown. The act of posing for photos can feel intrusive, and they find themselves hesitant or uneasy in such situations. In today's world, there's a strong emphasis on capturing every moment with a photograph, even when not necessary, because of the prevailing mindset that suggests that if there are no pictures, then it never happened. This focus on constant documentation can cause people to miss living in the present, as they prioritize maintaining a facade for their social media or friend groups. However, Sigma males differ significantly in this behavior. They don't feel the need to document every moment of their life and feel uncomfortable taking selfies or having their pictures taken by others. This preference comes from their desire to maintain anonymity. Moreover, they prefer to live in the moment and find it irritating when asked to pause their activities to pose for a photo. Number 5. Talking behind people's backs. If Sigma males find themselves in a situation where the individuals are talking bad about someone in their absence, this makes them uncomfortable, as they value honesty, integrity, and direct communication. Participating in conversations that involve discussing behind a person's back goes against their principles. They feel a sense of unease or choose to distance themselves from such discussions, preferring to address issues openly rather than engaging in secretive or negative conversations about others. Also, Sigma males find it challenging to trust people who habitually engage in such behavior. If someone is known to be a gossip monger, always demeaning others in their absence, it raises the concern, aren't they also insulting you when you're not around? This is a significant reason why they become very uneasy when people start gossiping with them. Listen, Mestros, you must emulate the Sigma men and never participate in backbiting. If you have a grievance with someone, address it directly with the concerned person. However, it is important to note that the discomfort Sigma males feel with talking behind people's backs sometimes stems from their overarching trust issues. They understand that people struggle to keep conversations private, so if they participate in gossip, there's a high likelihood that word will get out. Such scenarios are things they prefer to avoid altogether. After all, Sigma men do whatever they can to avoid drama, as they have a very strong, no-nonsense approach to life. Number 6. Crowded places. Imagine a Sigma male stepping into a noisy airport terminal. The crowd of people, the queues, and the constant noise can be quite uncomfortable for them. It's not just about the practical inconvenience, but the challenge of being in an environment where they can't easily control the variables. They prefer situations where they can maintain a level of control, and the noisy airport is far from their ideal setting. Even little situations like being packed in an elevator can prove discomforting for a Sigma male. While a crowded elevator might seem trivial to some, to Sigma males, it's a dreaded scenario filled with dull small talk and a lack of personal space. Similarly, waiting in a long line makes them feel trapped, and being in the middle of a large crowd is unnerving because they prefer easy access to exits for their security. After all, Sigma males always tend to analyze their surroundings and prepare for potential disasters, and being in control allows them to navigate situations efficiently and safely. Simply put, they fear being caught off guard in a situation that leaves them helpless. Number 7. Being around loud people. Sigma males feel uneasy when people around them talk super loud. Picture this: a small gathering and there's someone who's just too loud and won't shut up. It's not only annoying, but it also messes with their preference for a chill and calm vibe. The noise makes it hard for them to concentrate or have a decent conversation. So being around loud talkers makes them a bit uncomfortable because it's not their style of a laid-back social setting. This discomfort comes from their strong inclination toward privacy, as they value their personal space more than the average person. It also breaks down that privacy barrier they hold dear, making it easy for others to eavesdrop on their discussions. Moreover, being around loud individuals can be mentally draining for them, going against their natural preference for calm and composed environments. This discomfort often leads them to avoid such situations altogether or limit their interactions with people who exhibit this trait. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch this one as well. Thanks for watching.